What CCC is doing is equipping young adults to go forth and be leaders. You know, we expect so much of our young people. You can't do a job without the proper tools.
The idea of having your Jewish values and your Jewish leadership sort of in you that you can take out to the world, whether you're interacting, on a college campus, job interviews, professionals, that sort of ability to be comfortable with who you are as a leader, to be able to learn that in a real but safe but very positive and developing way, really gives you an integrated skill set that they can sort of take into the world that's really necessary and really important for the kind of people we want our kids to be.
I think it's important that every teen has some type of leadership and volunteer role in their life, especially those who are more fortunate. CCC has given me confidence to walk into a room of people who I don't know and just believe in myself.
Micah, who is my senior, was a past president of LDP in his last year of high school, and he has taken that onto Tulane. He's in a leadership program with Hillel, and I give credit to CCC and LDP for building that in him. He started cold calling for donations, and seeing him be comfortable calling strangers and asking them for money was amazing too.
They're going to hate me for saying this. They're all relatively shy kids going into the program, and then they came out of the program confident leaders, and it has spilled into their post-high school life. All three of my kids held executive positions in fraternities and sororities in college, and it's just had such a transformative effect on my kids. I'm so thrilled that all three of them have been able to go through the program. It's really been incredible.
I love watching my boys sign up for different programs, and almost like they don't even realize they're volunteering. They get to go to some of these after-school activities, and they get to hang out with these kids, and they come home and they share how they got to work on their Spanish with these kids, or they got to do things like that. But they get to learn about many different organizations that they can volunteer at, and so I know that they're going to give back to their communities wherever they end up. If it's not in Atlanta, that they will seek out opportunities.
Gerald raised money, our son, for his bar mitzvah project. He gave each child a ball at the fall festival. He had a child come up to him and say, "I've never had my own basketball." And Gerald did that. And there is something very powerful.
We get to be very hands-on with the work we do, meaning that other organizations, the work I've done has kind of been more behind the scenes, and it's been more, okay, go to the store, buy this, and donate that. That's the end of your work, which is great, but at CCC, I really enjoy getting to work with the kids and really seeing the impact I have.
At the most recent Amy's holiday party, there was one little boy, and he looked up at me and he just said with the most gorgeous, huge eyes, "How do you all know how to make kids so happy?"
I was also at Amy's holiday party, and the kid I was with asked me to come sit with her. She saw some kids go back and get in line. She was like, "We can get seconds." And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "You can get more food." She was just so confused and I guess shocked that she could get more food. And that really affected me and impacted me because, you hear about food insecurity and you hear about how awful it is, but you don't really see the effect and impact it has on the people who actually go through it.
I remember walking into my first LDP meeting when I was in 9th grade, and we had a little room at B'nai Torah with a circle of about 20 chairs for the entire group. And comparing that to my first session as a mentor a couple of weeks ago, and knowing that we now have hundreds of teens across 4 different locations, and room after room after room full of teenagers that are part of the program and passionate about what we're doing, has really impactful on me, impactful on our community, and just great to know that the work that I was doing 6, 7, 8 years ago is still coming back now and important to other teens.
As CCC has continued to grow, the impact has grown. We're able to offer this program to more teenagers, and we're able to reach out deeper and further into the community to share the joy that CCC programs offer these neighborhoods, these schools, these communities, these families.